Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo te llama? Hola, amigo, ¿cómo te llamo? Oye, Danny, oye, Danny.
Why are we talking Spanish?
I do want to say happy homecoming, Tuskegee University. We going up this weekend,
Y'all
baby.
got y'all toe out the frame last
Hey, bro, you ain't even had to bring
Woo!
that.
Did you know Aja Wilson's AKA?
I didn't know. You didn't know that?
I didn't. I saw
I
that.
knew that. She was a ski week.
She fine like that.
Hey man, come on, man. I got people watching this, man. Oh, now
I just asked a question. Did you see
Lord have mercy. It'd be your own folks, I swear. It'd be your own people.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm the CEO. This is how I go. And it's about to grow. Hey, welcome to the show. I gotta let you know. It's 100 at the door. No seats on the floor. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo te llama? Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo te llamo? Oye, Danny. Oye, Danny.
Why are we talking Spanish?
Como yo de don Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. That is the reason that we are talking in Spanish. Come on, man.
Okay.
Do you not keep up with your sporting event months?
It's October. It's
Yeah.
the hunt for Red October.
Excuse me?
The hunt for October.
Okay, you should know that it's Hispanic Heritage Month. We got until the 15th.
It's the postseason in baseball, and we're in the height of college football season. That's what I know.
Look at this man trying to just rain on my parade once again, man. Well, we'll start off again since he doesn't want to be in this Hispanic heritage mood by saying, welcome back to another episode of Like Father, Like Son, the podcast. This is episode 215. Yeah, I know. I got the episode now. I know what number we is on now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm very appalled that you did not know it was Hispanic Heritage Month.
I did know that.
And as much as you watch the Los Bravos every day,
okay, I did know that, but
what did you know?
It's Hispanic.
Okay, all right. If you
American
did know,
month.
all right. So we're gonna start off this episode by saying, "What's up, people? We're glad you guys are tuning back in." I'm gonna go take my shades off because that was part of my episode. No, not part of my. It was part of my Hispanic, fiesta mode that I was supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
But now you guys can see me for who I really am. I kind of want to wear them the whole time, but you know what? We move. And with that being said, we're gonna start off how we usually get into it. Mr. OG Danny, how you doing today, man?
I'm good.
You good? All right. So with me mentioning that it is Hispanic Heritage Month, I want to ask you, who is your most known or your favorite Hispanic descent athlete? It could be all time, it could be now, present, past, future. Milo.
Well, I can't just name just one.
What you mean you can't just name just one?
My current Hispanic top player would probably be Ronald Acuna.
Acuna Matata.
Before him was Roberto Clemente.
Clemente?
Yeah.
Move your mic a little closer, man. Make sure the people hear you.
Played with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then of course you got to remember that there are a lot of Hispanic boxers.
Manny Pacquiao. Canelo just beat the brakes off, buddy.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Okay, man.
And Pacquiao Pacquiao is one of the top ones.
All right, man. Just making sure you on your P's and Q's today.
Of course.
All right, but with
do you even know who Roberto Clemente is?
Yes, I do. He played for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay.
Okay. In your face. Anyway, man. So let's hop off. We're talking about a little baseball, so let's jump into baseball right away, man.
Sure.
Los Bravos. You mentioned it earlier. It's October. The postseason in the NFL, the MLB has began.
Yes.
Talk to me about that, man. What were the wild card winners? Who's
The
moving
wild
on?
card winners were Philadelphia,
Uh-huh.
Arizona,
Okay, Arizona.
Texas,
Okay.
and God, who else? Texas and wait a minute,
You supposed to know this, Mr. Baseball.
Texas,
I know. Because I know the Bravos are
the
playing.
Twins,
There you go.
the
Twins.
the Twinkies,
Wow, that's what you call them?
the Twins. They used to call them the Twinkies back in the Minnesota Twinkies. Yeah.
Okay, all right, man. So, excuse me, folks. Again.
Oh my gosh.
All right, man. My bad, man. Jesus, God, it's a little gas, man.
Need
Goodness.
to eat?
Did I eat today? I haven't ate yet. I had a little Gatorade, a little
Not a
Wawa.
Gatorade. That's not eating. You need a meal.
Yeah, I do need some food, man. I'm hungry.
Yeah, okay.
But we'll get something after we're done with this. Well, I will.
Oh, you're gonna go buy some food then?
Okay, moving right along.
Oh,
Like, as
look
I
how you
was-
skipped that.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, okay, all right. So the Braves, man, we're entering the NLDS.
The Braves are the favorites.
Yes, sir.
They're the betting favorites, and they're the top team. They have
Tomahawk
the
chop.
the best record. But
However,
the postseason about who plays the best in the postseason.
it's all about who gets hot
And
now.
so anybody can be beaten, and the best team. A lot of times, the best teams don't win.
This is true. This is
So
also true.
right now, I'm still have to go with the Braves as the favorite.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that the Braves gonna beat the Phillies, but the Phillies are a dangerous team.
Man, why
They
do
are
we
really
always
dangerous.
face the Phillies in the playoffs?
Because Major League don't know how to rank the teams after the wild card.
Really?
The wild card the Braves should have played the team with the weakest record, which have been Arizona,
Uh-huh.
and the Phillies should have went to the Dodgers. But
Yeah.
they have it set up so that the one seed will play the winner of the 4-5 game, and then the 3-6 game goes to the LA Dodgers.
Yeah.
So in this case, the Phillies are with a 4 seed.
So wait, so who did the Dodgers get then?
Dodgers got Arizona.
And that's probably an easier matchup than
I'd probably say so.
Oh, come on.
But
man.
Arizona played good. Now they didn't play bad. They went to Milwaukee and took 2 straight.
Okay.
They won in Milwaukee. They
All
won
right.
on the road. And Philadelphia played at home, so Philadelphia, they ready. They wear them t-shirts, Hunt for Red October. They ready.
Hey, I think we ready for Red October.
The key game is gonna be the first game.
Game 1. SunTrust. What is it? SunTrust?
It's tonight at 6:00.
It sure is.
Well, it's 6:00 Saturday.
It's tonight.
Tonight at 6:00.
Yeah. Okay.
So the key, that's gonna be the key game.
Hey, man.
If Strider is on his A game, the Braves can win. If Strider does things that are which he can do, have give up a big inning, then Philadelphia win. And then we're in trouble like we were last year again.
All right.
So
we don't need to get in trouble though.
It's important that we win the first game.
Okay.
And then the Dodgers are gonna be I think the Dodgers are gonna be the favorite. I think they'll win that series.
Of course, they're going to be the favorite.
One of the best series could be Texas and Baltimore.
Texas and Baltimore.
Baltimore was the
Orioles.
The Orioles are the number 1 seed in the American League.
Mm-hmm.
But Texas played good down the stretch, really good down the stretch. And then, of course, I mentioned earlier the Twins are going to be playing.
We just said
Tampa Bay.
The Rays.
No.
Are they?
No, they're going to be playing Houston Astros.
Right. Okay, the Astros.
The Astros.
What's our buddy name again?
Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker. DB.
So if I had to guess right now, and based on what my numbers say, I'd say the Astros and the Braves are the 2 favorites, and they should meet in the World Series. But
for a rematch?
As I said, sometimes the best team don't always win.
This is true.
Like I said, Baltimore's the best in the American League, but Baltimore's a newcomer to the postseason last couple of years.
Okay.
And while you talk about the Braves, you do have to remember what Acuna did this year.
40, 70. Elaborate.
Never been done before.
Never been done.
And he should be the National League MVP.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
I don't even know why they keep bringing up Mookie Betts. I like Mookie Betts.
I do too.
And I like Freddie Freeman. And
Freddie.
And I think those are both good candidates for the MVP. But it's hard to take away what Acuna did.
It is.
70 has never been done before.
Ain't never been done.
Not only that, he's top 5 in RBIs,
Yeah.
led the league in hits, and led the league in runs scored.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, how can you not be the MVP?
Sound like an MVP to me.
Second in batting average too.
Acuna Matata.
So he should be he's the MVP in my book.
Hey, man. Yeah, you heard from OG Danny, man. MVP should be Acuna. We'll see when it comes out. Let's pack the battery tonight. Let's go Braves, man. Let's go
That's
get
right. Let's go get this.
Let's go get this
ship.
2 and 3 years. That's what it'll be, right?
Man.
Come on now, man.
Come on, let's go get this.
Somebody's got to hold it down for the A.
Yeah, you right about that.
Somebody's got to do it.
Come
man.
on, Braves.
Let's go Braves. Let's go Braves, man. So, but we're gonna keep moving right along, man. And I think this is my new pose that I like to do right here. You know, I ain't really got no AP or a Paddock or Protect, whatever you want to call it, a Rolly. But y'all familiar with this pose? If you think you're familiar with this pose, drop it in the comments. Let me know who does this. But if you don't know who does this?
Shador. We call him on first name basis. We don't have to tell the whole second name.
But you know what? You know what we should really call him? Two. He talks in third person. He says, 2 don't do this, 2 don't do that.
Shador?
That's Shador. That's 2.
Is his dad prime time?
Prime time. But before we start hitting on college, we're jumping right into college football, all right?
Play my music.
Give me my darn theme music, man. Come on. I love it. I love what they're doing out there in Colorado. One thing that I'm not too, I wouldn't say happy about it is, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this floating picture that's going around of a guy wearing a HBCU, but it's like a Colorado hoodie with an HB.
Play on the HBCUs and a play on Colorado.
Now listen. Prime has definitely shifted a culture in Colorado.
But Colorado's not an HBCU.
But it's not an HBCU.
It should never be construed as an HBCU.
It should never. It's in Colorado, for Christ's sake.
Come on, folks. It's not an HBCU. Come on.
Coming from 2 HBCU alums, man. Come on. That's.
How about they give us some of that money they're getting out there to some of them HBCUs?
Holla.
How about that?
Holla.
How about Deion send some of that $90 million that he done brought out there?
Deion did his thing at HBCU first.
I agree.
All right.
So I give credit to Deion. He did a good job at Jackson State.
He sure did.
And I ain't mad at him for going out there to get paid.
He doing his thing.
He did the American thing.
He did
the American way.
Let's do it. But we're not going just stick on that too much. I do want to say happy homecoming, Tuskegee University. We going up this weekend, baby.
Got y'all toe out the frame, lad.
Hey, bro, you ain't even had to bring that.
What was the final?
You have to bring that up, man.
58-3 the final.
58-3 was the final between Tuskegee and Alabama A&M. And I always said that it's a reason that
when you go to a game like that, you have to leave at halftime, right?
But yeah, we left at halftime.
I'm sure you did.
We left at halftime. We almost got jumped in the process of getting in, but I'm not even gonna have to tell that story. If you know, you know. Ray and Lance, man, it was just know. I think we played a pivotal role in the beatdown that happened. But anyway, to you, man, let's go to Tuskegee's homecoming. You know, we were undefeated before that. You know that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why. But I always say it's a reason that schools choose you.
Huntsville?
It was in Huntsville.
Beat down in Huntsville.
Come on now, man. Relax. Come on now. All right, man. Let's move to this. Let's get back on topic. College football, FBS. Georgia is on my mind, and you want to know why? Because the defending back-to-back national champions, they look very shaky at the beginning of the
I have one question to ask regarding that.
What's going on?
Are they still undefeated?
Yeah, they're still undefeated.
Are they still ranked number 1?
Yeah, they're still ranked number 1.
Until they lose, then they are still.
While I agree, you played an Auburn team that's bad, and you won by 1 touchdown. This is true. This was true.
Winning on the road in the SEC
and the SEC.
Still tough.
I agree. I do agree.
Ain't nothing a given in the SEC.
Nothing is given. Everything is earned. And SEC football, especially a rivalry matchup.
Did Ole Miss beat somebody, Alabama or something?
Ole Miss did. Did they beat Alabama last week?
No.
They didn't beat Alabama. Alabama lost to early to Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, they lost to Texas. But that's not SEC.
Texas not an SEC yet, but they are future SEC.
They are a future SEC team. That's correct.
Right.
And they also ranked number 3 this year?
They lost today.
I guess. Wait, they lost today?
They did.
Oh, they to Oklahoma.
In the Red River Rivalry.
Boomer Sooner. Shout out Trey Young. You know,
Oh my gosh. It was a good game.
it was a good game.
34-30.
Okay. With that being said, man, let's get a little update college football. Have we reached further enough in the season to dictate who's pretenders and contenders?
Yes, we have.
We have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Colorado Buffs,
Yeah.
pretender or contender?
Next year.
Next year?
That's my
They've already exceeded expectations
probably
as
exceed
well.
the expectation. They should win today,
Yeah.
but they're not a real contender this year. They're
They-
not a real player yet.
Small in the trenches, man. They very
That's
light.
right.
They very light. They got
They're
skill
not.
position players.
They're not small in the trench. They just don't play well in the trenches.
Okay,
On
yeah,
either
'cause they
side-
do have some big boys on
either
the
side
line.
of the line. Offensive or defensive line is not good.
This is true. This is
So
true.
they got to get better in the trenches. They got to get some athletes.
Don't worry.
They need some dogs.
Them recruits coming.
They need some dogs in the
They do
trenches.
need some dogs in the trenches.
And I don't think they got no dogs in the trenches right now. They got some players.
They got some skill players, man. They got two.
Oh, man, they do got some skill
They
players.
got skill players, man.
The game might have been different as Travis Hunter. And,
Yeah.
they lost, Shiloh and Travis didn't even play last week.
Shiloh didn't play against USC?
Shiloh did not play last week.
I did not recognize that. I didn't realize that.
Shiloh knows Travis played.
Yeah, I know Travis. He
Shiloh
probably
should be back this week, but
Travis probably be out another like a week, maybe another week, 2 weeks, maybe.
So you want to know who the contenders are?
Go ahead, talk to me.
There's some contenders. Probably 5 teams.
5 teams. Go ahead, drop your 5.
Georgia,
UGA, go Dogs.
Michigan,
Michigan, well, Big Blue. Okay.
Ohio State,
Ohio State, go Buckeyes.
Purdue. And I'm sorry, not Purdue. Penn State.
Penn State.
I meant Penn State.
I didn't think you were going there. What are they? They ranked top 10?
They top 5. They're
Oh, wow.
top 10. They're
Oh,
top
wow.
10. I think
Okay.
they're 6 or 7.
All right.
So who I said Georgia,
You said Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State.
Penn State.
God, please.
And I had Texas,
But
but they lost today.
They
But
did.
They might still be in the top 10. They might be able to rebound.
okay.
And
God, please. You leaving one out that I want to talk about.
maybe Florida State.
God, no, that's not. But Florida
Florida
State,
State,
they are playing well. They are playing well. What about USC? Caleb Williams, man. Or are they just
You
playing
know
in the
what?
Pac-12?
I like to see USC and a Pac-12 team get in,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna be USC. I left out a team,
Ooh.
Oregon Ducks.
Oh my God, not the Bo Nick. I did not
So
like.
I like
Go ahead,
Caleb,
go ahead.
and Caleb is playing really well.
Yeah,
But the USC, they suspect on defense.
they are because
They
Shador they
suspect.
put up points
They
on
got
them.
lit up.
They did. They did.
And,
This is true.
And one of them, when they get when they have to play Oregon and maybe
In a
UCLA,
couple weeks,
they don't get.
I don't like Oregon
I don't particularly care for Oregon
because
either.
of what they tried. That coach
Tried to show them up.
They tried.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
they showed
I
them.
don't like that. And then all week he was talking about he on. I'm not.
Yeah, he-
Not. And but then
but
that pregame speech.
So okay,
Come on, man.
I don't know if it's actually showing him up. He trying to do the same thing everybody else trying to do.
Trying to motivate your team. Is
Trying
that
to get your team ready to play.
Yeah.
And you got to get recruits.
okay? But Oregon, man, what do you mean? You got the best uniforms. You're right there by the Nike factory. You gonna get
You
recruits.
got to get the recruits too. You got a new player in the recruiting game.
You do. It's all a recruiting game.
Deion Sanders is the new recruit.
He is.
He could be the new recruit
And-
master.
the college football
'Cause
scared
in,
of him.
in the past, it was Alabama.
Yep.
Then the game done fed over to Georgia now,
Mm-hmm.
and so now you got Alabama, Georgia, USC. You got the Oregons even in there.
Texas.
Texas, of course,
You
Texas.
still got Auburn and
You
like
got Oklahoma. Well,
LSU.
Auburn is a little bit down. LSU's gonna be a player too.
Yeah.
LSU, don't count LSU out for the SEC.
Championship. They've already lost 2 games though.
Yeah, but they still got Alabama on the schedule.
If they can beat them, they
Yeah,
can
they
be in the SEC
That's
championship.
quite possibly true.
This is just hey, all right, okay.
So I told you, really, there are probably it's probably 7 teams that are probably USC's are possible.
Okay.
So let recap: Georgia,
Georgia,
Michigan,
Michigan,
Ohio,
Ohio State, that's 3.
Penn State,
That's 4.
Oregon,
That's 5.
USC,
6.
and maybe
You said Florida State.
Florida State,
That's 7.
and the outside Texas.
Texas.
Outside,
But they lost today.
because they lost today.
Okay.
But up until today, they were probably everybody thought Texas was playing the best team, best of all.
Mm-hmm.
But because they lost today, now they lost to a good team. Oklahoma was undefeated too.
I didn't realize that.
They
I
were.
didn't realize Oklahoma
They're
was
gonna jump
undefeated.
into the top. So Oklahoma probably drops into the top 10. Texas drops down to 7 or 8 this
Yeah.
week because the game was really close and it was played.
It
on
was,
neutral
it
site.
was.
So those are probably your top teams. And then if you're looking at Heisman contenders, it's still got to go through
Caleb Williams. Is Bo Nix gonna win the
Bo
Heisman?
Nix he's a candidate.
That boy, man. So I read it. Bo Nix was in college when Justin Herbert was in college, and Herbert's been in the league for 4 years now.
That's true.
He need to leave.
He played 3 years at Auburn.
Exactly, and this is like his second year at Oregon because he got beat down last year when they played Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like Oregon because of what they did to my boys out there. Yeah, that's right. I said my boys.
They did beat them though.
We coming.
They
It's
beat
all
them.
right.
They
They
beat
did. They
them
beat the
solid.
brakes
Yeah,
off of them.
yeah.
They made a statement,
They did.
but it's all right because them recruits coming.
You know who else?
That
That's
Trent-
a good team.
Who else?
Really forgot about them in the Pac-10, in the Pac-12.
Uh-oh. Washington. I knew you was about to say
And
Washington.
Penix is
They
a
got a
Heisman
good. They got a,
candidate.
yeah. About to say the quarterback is really good.
Yeah,
He's very good. He's very good. All
He's
right.
been in college a while too. You know, he's starting quarterback at Indiana.
I didn't know that,
That's correct.
but I did heard he's been there for a minute.
Yeah.
These boys need to go on and try to,
Why would you?
You're right because they're making money in NIL and
Exactly.
stuff now.
Why would
You're
why
right.
would you- Why would you believe that?
You're
You
right.
could be a rock star.
I'm not mad at it.
You be a rock star and make some money.
I'm not mad at it. All right, man. So that's our contenders in college football. That's college football. But you know who's not a rock star? Number 9 for the Atlanta Falcons.
Man. But
That man.
So-
So let's shift over
you
to the
need-
NFL.
You need to go back to a couple of recordings ago. When
I
told you.
yeah.
I told you what the problem the Falcons going to have. Did I not tell you that they did not get better at the key position that you need to win?
the best position? I mean, the most important position on the
Most
field.
important position on the field is quarterback. You
Exactly.
can't win without a quarterback. You cannot win in today's NFL without a
Mhm.
championship caliber quarterback.
You can't.
I told you what was going to happen.
Okay.
The Falcons will probably finish 8-7.
Oh.
I mean, 8-9, 9-8, maybe 10-7. But a critical game. It's a big game coming up here.
Oh,
Sunday. Lose this game and
then you
Yeah.
really eyebrows need to
You're
raise.
definitely looking at 8-7 wins and not even getting a chance to win.
If we finish this season under 500, Arthur Smith is gone.
No, he ain't.
Yes, he is.
He is not.
Yes, he
He
is.
is not gone.
He needs to be
He probably should.
but his
Told
play
you-
calling has been
I told
very.
You, I told you who they should have drafted. They should have went and got. They should have got Justin Fields. Should be down here right now.
Oh,
You hear all the
okay.
commentary this week about how good Justin Fields would look playing with the Atlanta Falcons. with
You
Bijan
hear it
Robinson.
everywhere. It's
Okay.
literally everywhere.
So probably won't get a chance to get him. I don't know where he's gonna end up playing.
And he's starting to play better now.
Oh man, really? 8 touchdowns
In 2
in
weeks,
2 weeks and 1 interception.
more touchdown than Ruder has in
Hey.
all of his starts in the last 2 weeks for Justin
Matter of
Fields.
fact,
I'm just saying.
I don't know where he's gonna be playing at next year. But if I'm the Bears, I don't. If I'm the Bears, I keep Justin Fields.
The jury's still out. I wouldn't want to be in Chicago if I was
keep
Justin.
Fields. Go get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Baller.
and get me a defensive dog with them
The
first
first
round
two.
picks.
The first 2 picks.
If I can trade back and get Harrison between the top 5,
Yeah.
and get me another first round. That's what I would do.
Okay. Hey,
But I'm saying I keep Justin Fields. Caleb is anytime you bring a rookie quarterback in,
it's always gonna have growing pains.
It's
yeah.
gonna be growing pains.
Look at Bryce Young
the
right now.
NFL is the NFL. It stands for not for long.
Yeah, this is true.
And then if you ain't got no help around you, which he had up in Chicago,
Mm-hmm. There ain't too much help in
I'm
Carolina for
not
Bryce
telling
Young.
you he's not without his faults. He does sometimes hold the ball too long trying to make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm just saying, I'd keep.
I feel you. I
And
would
it-
keep.
now-
I want us to go after Justin Fields. I wanted Justin Fields. Could you imagine Justin
Oh
Fields
my gosh!
in our offense? It's just too many weapons there. Could we actually have a weapon at quarterback? Yeah, but you could say, oh, he's not the greatest quarterback. He can use his legs, and he got a cannon for an arm.
So back to your Falcons.
Back to my Falcons, man.
I
If
told
we
you-
lose
I
against
told
these
you what the
Texans,
problem is. They did get better.
If we lose to the
still don't-
Texans,
and by the way, I still don't like the Bijan pick because he ain't got adding him did what to your team
Gave
this
you-
year? Adding him in the grand scheme of things, what did it do for your team? Maybe give you one more win. Maybe give you one more win and a 1,000-yard runner.
I
That's
mean,
what it did.
so you
And
were
running back. You already had a running back.
you did.
Told you what you had to do. And we didn't do it, so we gonna be
Man,
Revisit
okay.
As a
So
matter
while
of
we're
fact-
on the
okay,
topic, go ahead.
let's play this thing out. Let's just say that he don't improve the rest of the year.
What is he? He's having a
Yeah.
great year so far.
I'm not talking about Bijan. I'm talking
Okay.
about 9.
Rip, yeah.
That's my number 2. Darn.
Oh, we making that number
By
look
the way,
bad.
Let's say that he don't improve by the rest of the year, and the Falcons finish 8-9, 7-10.
Yeah,
We're back in the quarterback business.
we are.
And guess what? We're not near the top of the draft
Nope.
with 8 or 9 wins. You got to give up some draft capital.
Or would you trade for Kyler Murray?
No way.
Oh man. Okay.
Like I told you I'd trade for.
Justin Fields.
He
Yeah,
might
we
be it.
should have did it in week 3 when his value was low, but now I think he about to heat up.
I do too.
I think he's about to
think he
heat
about
up.
to heat up.
Anyway, while we're on the discussion of Bijan, name some of the rookies that's had a good impact so far. CJ Stroud, he's been
Bijan's had a good year.
Bijan,
He's on pace for 1,000.
Christian Gonzalez in
He's-
New
yeah,
England, but
he-
he's out
he's
for the
out for the
season.
year.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he's had Indiana looking
But
different.
But guess who ain't been so hot?
Bryce Young,
Ooh.
but it ain't nothing around him. He has literally nobody around him. Bad offensive line, no
You
receivers.
know they having buyers a little bit of remorse up there about that pick. Talking about he might not be big enough to play in the NFL.
That's I know that's what they're saying.
You should have did your homework before then.
Uh,
You gave Chicago that top pick.
you
You gave
did
a first round pick to Chicago. That's gonna end up being
the top 2 picks
top-
next year.
oh
Next
my
year.
gosh. Well, may
They
not
could-
be top 2 because if Bears continue to win, then they won't have the top 2 picks.
All right,
They'll
let's.
have
They are.
one.
They're 1-4. Come on now.
They're gonna win a couple more games.
All right.
They're gonna
Okay.
get, and if they get so again, what if the Bears get to about 7 or 8 wins? Justin Field talk goes away. If the Bears win 6 to 7 games, Justin Field talk goes away.
It does.
If he stays between 5 and 4, maybe the Bears get rid of him. I'm not sure they.
He's
start
welcome in
winning.
Atlanta. I'm just saying.
So, but you got anything else in the NFL? You want to talk about who you think already look like? It's actually,
No, not yet.
Actually, it's kind of early.
It's very early. So
try to separate
pretenders for
from the contenders.
exactly. What I want to
But
talk about,
You do have to. Philadelphia still looks good, and so
they ain't look as good as they should
They
look.
undefeated.
You right.
They still undefeated.
You right.
They gonna win. They probably win that league. They probably win that division, the East.
This is true.
Kansas City is still.
It's still Kansas City, man.
Buffalo
Oh my
looks
goodness.
good.
Buffalo does look good after the lane egg.
Miami looks good. They got the brake shoes beat off of them.
Yeah. Buffalo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buffalo laid an egg that first week, and they've been looking sharp ever since. However, I want to talk about the lack of offense in the NFL for some teams. It's been a lot of teams that are allowing less than 20 points on the defense, but scoring less than 20 points on offense. Some of those teams include
New
the New Orleans Saints,
Falcons.
the Falcons, the Browns, the Tennessee Titans. What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
What do you think it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I told you already.
Quarterback play.
That's right.
But for each team, let's see. Browns, Deshaun, they got a winning record.
Yeah, but he missed
Titans,
the last game.
yeah, he did. He did miss
And Deshaun haven't been back to
himself.
level.
He hasn't got there yet.
So we don't know if he might get back there this year. He had one good game this year where he looked like he's coming back, and then he got hurt in that game, so they played
the
last
next
week.
game. Yeah,
Uh,
I think Deshaun will get it together and he'll have a good old happy ending.
That's a possibility.
Did you get that?
You did. That's a possibility.
It is a possibility. Okay.
Derek Carr
Is he boo boo? Garbage, hot garbage.
I ain't gonna say hot garbage.
He hurt a little bit now.
But he ain't worth all of it. He wasn't.
They paid him too.
He was never. To me,
I'm surprised. I thought Derek Carr would be better.
He's an average quarterback to me.
Has he
He's
always
always been average quarterback.
made 2 Pro Bowls or something like that?
He's been secondary choice.
Oh, I mean, so okay. In week 4, 7 teams they failed to score an offensive touchdown. We forgot about a team that's they scored 20 points, but 7 teams failed to score an offensive touchdown. That's the Giants, the Patriots. Oh, that's another team. That's
Okay. So the
Bengals.
Giants.
Ooh, keep going. Let me name these teams first. The Giants, the Patriots, the Browns, the Saints, the Steelers, and the Panthers, and the Bengals. What is going on? And is Ohio the Windy City? No, that's Chicago.
Chicago the Windy City.
What do y'all call Ohio?
Just Ohio. The nasty natty.
The nasty daddy. Okay, before
They got a problem.
Okay. Elaborate. Let's go.
Burrows is hurt.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is saying wild things to the media. T. Higgins hurt.
Well, the problem with Cincinnati is that they are only as good as Burrow.
That's true.
Burrow is not healthy. They gonna look bad.
They're
gonna suck it up. They look bad.
What? Okay.
And as long as he hurt, that's a problem.
All right. Give me
Tennessee Titans are
okay. They're gonna run Derrick Henry to the ground.
It's time for them to turn over and let Malik Willis play.
Let's see. Show us.
Tannehill.
See what he got.
Time to let Tannehill go.
It is.
He can't win a big game.
You stunned somebody else's growth by playing.
And you getting Derrick Henry beat up.
Oh my God!
That's all you doing.
Do they have a winning record right now? No, I think they have. I don't know.
I don't think
they're probably at 500 or below. All right, talk about the Giants. Daniel Jones, all that money.
They paid the wrong person.
Saquon should have got a fatter check.
Should have got paid.
He did get paid.
Daniel Jones can't win without Saquon.
He sure can. You see that now.
And they paid the wrong guy. Saquon been hurt. Giants are hot garbage.
Hot garbage
as long as Saquon hurt. Daniel Jones is he's another average overpaid NFL quarterback.
Way overpaid.
He could never win a game by himself.
Never. Okay.
Not a big game anyway.
I got it. Here's another little Patriots. Was it Bill or was it Brady?
It was both.
It was both?
They were good together.
They needed each other.
That's great.
Like Matt needed Julio. I miss you guys.
Oh, gosh.
I miss you guys.
Let it go.
All right. Okay.
Belichick is a defensive genius.
He is. And the defense
couple Super Bowls that they won together, Brady and Belichick, that's all Belichick.
It's all
coaching,
Belichick.
scheming, defense was just really good. Brady won one really game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brady got better with the last, let me say this. The last 2 Super Bowls he won with New England was Brady.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In particular, the one that he came back and beat the Falcons. Oh, my gosh.
Let's not talk about it, please.
But anyway.
Let's not talk about that.
But Belichick is a good coach. He can still coach good. He can still get a defense together.
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
He's not a good quarterback.
He's okay.
He's not a good quarterback.
But he don't have no talent around him either.
He don't. I'll say that. I can't say that.
He ain't had no wide receiver since he been up there.
This is true.
They refused to draft. And New England one of those teams that won't draft a top-notch wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They never had one except when they had Randy Moss.
Ooh, yeah, and you see what they did with that year.
17-0 that year and lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
That's tough. That's tough.
But that's the only time they had a top-notch wide receiver up there.
Okay, I got one more for you about asking about some it looks like, okay, so every year Mike Tomlin has finished at 500 or above 500. What is going on in Pittsburgh right now? And he said there will be changes. Hell yeah, there'll be changes.
Well, there are gonna be some changes.
What's going on in Pittsburgh?
Tomlin don't mince words.
He don't play. He
don't mince words.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers got an array of problems.
Kenny Pickett, is he not it? He did just get hurt.
But he is not
that guy.
He's not a dynamic quarterback.
Yeah. Not what he thought he was going to be coming out of Pittsburgh.
But no, that's not necessarily true.
Mm-hmm.
He was where they was. They got him at the end of the draft.
Yeah.
He is a.
No, they got it. Oh yeah, it was like in middle of the
draft,
middle of the first round.
It was the middle of the first round. They probably reached a little bit. Maybe he probably should have been at the tail end of the draft.
Yeah,
he's not a bad quarterback,
but he ain't a good quarterback.
But some of their problems is not just him, which goes kind of what the Falcons problem is too.
Yeah.
Offensive line is
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Offensive line. If you don't have a good offensive line play in the trenches,
You
I don't
gonna
care.
look.
You can't throw the ball.
If you
if
can't
don't
knock
have
nobody
time.
off the ball, or if you can't pass
So
protect.
and then you can't pass protect.
Yeah.
And you can't run the football.
Okay.
So Pittsburgh cannot pass or run right now.
It's
They
tough.
got some decent weapons on the outside.
Yeah.
Pickens and Deontay Johnson
Yeah.
are good wide receivers. And
I like Pickens.
Tight ends are solid. Tight ends really good.
Fire Mirth or something like that.
Yeah. They got a solid, but they can't. Their offensive line is suspect. It's young.
Yeah.
It's young. They got the guy from Georgia just got his first start last week. Roger Jones.
Yeah.
It
was rough on him.
They don't know about him.
Give him some time.
But I think
you're a dog.
I mean, they got some, and then their secondary.
Defense is always good, but their secondary.
Their secondary ain't Pittsburgh-ish type no more.
Yeah, you don't got those hard hitting safeties.
They still got the solid front linebackers. Front linebackers.
Defensive line linebackers.
I mean, they can, but that's why they can stay in games.
Yeah,
that's why the games are always going to be kind of tight. They can stay in games.
Yeah,
but offense, and then it could be offensive coordinator too.
They was Matt Canada, right?
Matt Canada,
yeah. The fans are screaming.
A lot of heat.
He is,
and rightfully so. I mean, that's an offensive coordinator now. You okay?
Hot garbage.
Falcons included. I don't like some.
Arthur Smith. He needs to find a pass game. He needs to find a pass game coordinator because his play calling might be pedestrian because he knows what he has in Ritter.
Well, he sold his house on Ritter.
Exactly.
So
and now he better put that house on the market.
Got to live and die with that.
Hope you go looking for a new crib because Atlanta won't be home for long. You keep doing this.
What he tried to do.
That's what he didn't.
He tried to build Atlanta like Tennessee.
Yeah. And I mean, we got the three-headed monster.
But you don't, do you?
Yes, Bijan's a boss.
Bijan's a good baller.
Algier, and we haven't even seen CP yet, for real.
Well,
Scordale.
But your wide receivers ain't that good.
I mean, you don't get him the ball.
Kyle Pitts is probably still coming back for injury, but
I think
is
he's still
good?
Hurt. Yes, he's good. He's a unicorn.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he good?
I think so.
We'll see.
We'll see. I think
I told you what I thought about Drake London.
Drake London, he's cool.
I told you what I thought about.
He can't separate.
Exactly.
I get it. Probably
separate.
Yeah.
Tough to throw the ball to you.
It is true. I mean, it's early.
He's a solid receiver.
He is solid. I like Drake.
But he
like Cal. I like all of our skill players. Our quarterback. I got a problem with you, dog.
Your offensive line ain't that good. Haven't been playing great either. You paid Caleb McGarry, and
it's like he got the money and said, "I'm gonna stop being a good dog." He was playing for the contract last year. He got it. He can't pass protect.
Wait a minute. His issue has always been the same. He's pretty decent in run game, but can't pass protect.
It's bad.
And it's not good.
It's not bad.
It ain't gonna be
Lindstrom been having a rough year too so far.
No, what's wrong? He got paid too.
Yeah, no, they get that money. They start working hard.
All
right, man. Let's wrap up football. So, because we're winding down. Let's see. Some matchups coming up this week in college football and the NFL. Let's see what we got here. USC Notre Dame. That could be a show. That could be a showstopper. Showstopper.
The loser of that game probably is knocked out of the national championship picture.
Okay.
Notre Dame already has one loss.
Oh yeah. And if
USC could lose to them and they went solid against Colorado, they probably knocked out the national championship picture.
Okay, got some other ones here. Colts Jaguars. Jaguars aren't as good as we thought they were going to be so far.
Season's still young.
It is young. But what you thinking there? Colts Jaguars
could be a good game.
I think it'll be a good game too. I like what
the Jaguars are just be coming back from playing in England 2 weekends in a row.
That is true. And
so they may have a little bit of
jet lag. Okay.
Yeah.
This one hurts my heart. Because this is like the Lions, Bucks. The Lions are playing some good football.
The Lions are probably.
I gotta shout them out. But
they will probably be the NFC North champs.
They will be. And I thought Chicago was gonna be it this year. We both thought that.
Yeah.
It's not turning
out. Chicago got
still early.
To a really bad start, and I just don't think they got enough horses to compete. And Green Bay and Minnesota look like they're gonna be ready.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins probably be traded at some point.
I think he might get traded at trade deadline this year.
Lions, Bucks, what you thinking there?
Wait a minute. By the way, hold off on that just a second.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins might end up in the Jets by midseason.
Oh, speaking of the Jets, let me talk. I don't like how Rodney Harrison went at Zach Wilson, man. Even though he is not great, but it's
He
just
is
like
what he said he is.
it's just like, but you're a former player, man. You should be some type of uplifting.
Really?
A lot of current players are like they didn't like that the way he attacked him, man.
He didn't attack him. He tried to get the other player to say he was garbage. Tried to get Chandler Jones.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones to say he was
Yeah.
garbage.
I mean,
Hey, I like Rodney Harrison.
he's a Super Bowl champ, Hall of Famer.
Call spade a spade.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Lions Bucks. Back to that because I can't believe Baker Mayfield.
Lions gonna win that game.
Okay.
I don't care where they play it at, Detroit or
Tampa. So is Baker back? Is he the real deal or is he just?
Baker's a mediocre quarterback too.
Huh? So the NFC South just got mediocre quarterbacks
Exactly.
and a rookie.
Yeah, and Baker just happened to be the
Best out of
them right now.
the best of the best.
Best out of the mediocrity.
Hey man, that's
They
all.
ain't saying a whole lot.
It ain't. It really is not. It's really not. Oh man. All right. So NFL is heating up. It's still a little early. Probably around like week 8. I think we should dictate who's a pretender and contender.
Probably next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks. We'll see. If the Falcons lose to the
next 2 to 3
Texans,
weeks.
the Falcons lose to the Texans and the Commanders, hang up the season.
Absolutely.
Those are the next 2 games. Hang up the season if they lose.
And
And
it's a good possibility they could lose both of those.
and I think will be. I had us at 2-2 going into week 5 initially because I had us losing to the Detroit and Jacksonville. Not in that fashion though. I thought it would look a
They
little
got
better.
beat down both of those games.
Both of them. Games.
And really, to be honest with you, they haven't played really good.
They haven't.
They
They
just
just
a team with a rookie quarterback and a quarterback that's in his first full year
yeah.
who really he had you beat, but they I don't know what they was doing.
Yeah, I agree because Ritter almost threw a pick six there. He just dropped it,
That's true.
and he really threw 3 interceptions against Jacksonville.
He
They
sure
just
did.
they just dropped the third one.
Yep.
And that would have been 3 in a row.
It
3.
sure would've.
It would have been. I'm not even. All right, man. Moving on for the NFL. Hopefully the Falcons will get it all together. And I don't need another season of this, man. We built up the defense. Jesse Bates, shout out to JB3,
playing ball.
You know what I'm saying? We went and got all these key pieces, build a better team, and
You got a better defense. You still ain't no big sack team. You got to
You're
get
not.
better on your pass rush. Got to get better.
pass rush has to get better.
'Cause
but-
if you let CJ Stroud could pick you apart,
He
tomorrow.
sure can. But we'll see. So before we wrap up, let's touch on the NBA a little bit, man. Some big trades have happened.
It's a little early.
Time is up in Portland
Well,
as Dame has been traded to Milwaukee, man. I didn't see that one coming.
really?
I didn't see that one
I
coming
knew
at
he was
all.
gonna be traded. Just
I knew-
didn't know to Milwaukee.
I didn't think. That's what I'm saying. I knew he was going to be traded. I thought he would eventually end up in South Beach in Miami with Jimmy, but it didn't
Mine
happen.
didn't have enough to give up.
They didn't.
I've
And
been saying that from day one.
you're right. And I do honestly believe that Portland got a better packet. And what they got in return,
Probably.
they got better than what they would have did.
It ain't gonna show this year, probably.
It won't show this year, but it like in the future.
So
like,
do you think Milwaukee rises to the top in the East?
they're the favorites. Them and Boston, because Boston got Drew Holiday.
That's right.
That is, I think that might be a better, not just like a superstar, but that might be a completing a move for Boston. That's definitely 1 and 2 in the East. Definitely 1 and 2 in the East. Boston, Milwaukee.
Okay, on paper right now, I agree.
Yes, because you replaced Marcus Smart with basically a better player in Drew Holiday, a champion. Yes, no, it ain't nothing about it. Drew plays both sides of the floor.
I agree.
And you probably roll out there with Drew Holiday. Maybe I don't know if they're gonna start Derek White. He might come off the bench. Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, and Porzingis. So if it all works out, oh man, the Celtics look dangerous too.
That's true. So I agree. They
But
look like
Milwaukee can roll out something like Dame. It could be either Connaughton or maybe they might start Bouchamp. And then you still got Middleton, Giannis, and
and Crazy Eyes still up there.
That's what I'm saying. You still got Bobby off the bench. You still got Jay Crowder. Milwaukee's a deeper team. Milwaukee's a deeper team than Boston because it's like after that first 5
Well,
of Boston.
yeah, but traditionally
Yeah.
you don't go about 8
Yeah, in the
So-
playoff when it's
So as a
time.
matter of fact, I'll say Milwaukee and Boston both.
Yeah.
1A and 1B.
Yes,
You
that's
can,
why
you
I
can
can.
decide which one is 1A and which one is 1B.
There.
Like and subscribe, please.
Yeah, like it. You heard him right. Like and subscribe, man. So
What about in the West?
you got you. We'll see. You know who I like in the West?
Who?
Year 21,
Oh my God.
prime time year. LeBron James. But Phoenix is gonna be good. Maybe Phoenix.
And y'all just you just disrespected the champs.
Yeah, screw them. Yeah, that's how I feel about Denver. But respect is there. They'll still be the best team in the West until they're beaten. Until they're beaten.
I
But-
told you all the same disrespect that you showed them this year. I told you last year. I said Denver is really good.
They are.
I kept telling you all year Denver was really good, and you
Now-
give it. And right now you give them the same disrespect, and they bring back pretty much the same team.
Minus Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown was a key part for them. But yeah, you're right. You're right. They're bringing pretty much the same team.
Okay, all right.
But like, hey man,
You could disrespect them.
I'm not there. Yeah, all right.
And
I'm
at some point,
disrespecting.
and at some point,
What?
And I'm gonna tell you,
I told
put
you.
some respect on that.
On that big Serbian, that big Joker.
Put some respect on my name.
Hey man. Okay. I mean, we'll see. NBA season's training. They're in training camp now. Preseason's going to
Well,
begin.
Way too early.
It's way too early. Way too early. But we definitely had to talk about Dame and hit the big trade.
Was there
man.
another trade out there?
But not the Drew Holiday trade.
Okay.
That
I'm
was
just saying
that's about the.
All right.
Those are the biggest, most recent ones, man.
What does Harden play?
Who I don't know, man. I don't know where James was. He showed up at Sixers training camp, but his camp
Okay.
says he still wants to be in with the Clippers.
No. Well,
They're gonna be the all injured team with them. Fat Man Harden, Kawhi, Mr. Can't Get Right, Paul George. Yeah, I mean, the best thing, Paul. I like Paul George.
Mr. Can't Get Right.
I'm just saying. I like Paul George,
It's like that
man.
movie with Eddie Murphy and
Hey man, what you say? Call a spade a spade. Kawhi he been hurt, and it sucks for him because if he's healthy, top 5 in the league.
okay.
But so it's way too early, but we'll get there. So we about to go ahead and wrap up. Before we wrap up, Simone Biles, you put that in.
Absolutely. You have
Shout
to-
her out, man. Give her
Congratulations to
props.
Simone Biles and the United States Olympic gymnastics team.
Okay, and what
First
they
of all,
do?
they won the seventh state world championship in
Okay.
gymnastics.
Okay,
Or yeah, 7th straight world championship.
uh-huh.
And then Simone Biles became the most decorated gymnast
Of all time.
of all time.
Shout out.
Shout out to her.
Black Girl Magic, man.
Black girl.
Speaking of Black Girl Magic, the WNBA finals are set to begin this week, man. It's
did you know Aja Wilson's AKA?
I didn't know. You didn't know that?
I didn't. I saw
I
that.
knew that. She was a ski week.
She fine like that.
Hey man, come on, man. I got people watching this, man. Oh, now
I
work
just
with it.
asked the question.
Oh,
Did you
good
see
Lord
it?
have mercy. It'd be your own folks, I swear. It'd be your own people. It'd be your own people, man. It'd be hey man, Asia Wilson is a great person.
Oh.
But yeah, the WNBA finals are set. It's the 2 super teams that we thought it would
She
be.
probably should have won the MVP.
She
too.
probably should have won
But
MVP.
Can't take nothing away from Stewart.
Yeah, can't take nothing away from Stewie. And now they're clashing in the finals.
Well, we gonna
So
see.
this is what it's really about. MVP is cool and all, but they play to win a championship.
Okay.
You play to win the game.
All right.
So WNBA finals are set. Aces versus Liberty is gonna be a showdown. With that said, you got anything else, man? I think we covered everything, man.
That's
Got it
it,
all
man.
off my chest, man.
That's it.
All right.
You do got it all over your chest.
That's right. What I got?
Palm angel.
Yeah, Palm out there. Hey, you want a sweatsuit like this?
Go ahead. Let's keep moving.
All right, y'all. This is EP 215. We about to go ahead and close out. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them we're back and we're back. I didn't have a catchphrase for that one. I thought I was going to come up with something on the spot. It didn't happen. But EP 215, we up out of here, man. We'll see y'all next time. Deuces.
Deuces.
We out.